Hey y'all, and Ni Hao from China. So y'all have been on my necks asking me questions about my move to China, and I'm here to answer you right now. I just randomly found this comment and tagged it, so don't take that to offense. I'm talking about you specifically, but I've had thousands of questions, so I just found the best one and replied to this one. So before I get into answering some of the questions that you guys have, I want to start off by speaking about what happened in Hong Kong. My family and I are currently not in Hong Kong. We live very, very, very far away from Hong Kong, and it was absolutely devastating what happened, the fire and all of that. It was a terrible, tragic accident, and I just feel so much empathy for the families that were affected by that. I appreciate all you guys for asking and showing concern if that's what you were doing, mentioning Hong Kong and the fires, but that was not us. So I just wanted to address that first. And the next thing I want to address is, before I get started answering these questions, I just picked a bunch of random questions to answer. If you would like a more detailed description about kind of step-by-step how we moved to China, the visa process, all that specifics on our jobs and specific on jobs for you, I do private consultations. You can private message me and we'll do like a private video chat about the consultation. I do charge a small fee, so please be aware of that. All right, without further ado, I have my iPad here. I'm gonna start with the first question. This is in no particular order, just questions I wrote down. Why did we move to China? How did we start, and why did we choose China? Well, we did want to get out and explore. We've never left the country before, so we wanted to get out and explore. We wanted a better way of life. We wanted peace. And we looked at other countries like Mexico, Europe, Thailand. We did our research and just found the city that best fit our needs. So my advice to you is find what best fits your needs first of all, first and foremost. The next question is, what do we do for work? So me, I am a stay-at-home mom. I take care of my daughter. I help her with homeschool. Her homeschool is an American structured homeschool. And my wife, she is retired, and also she is starting her own business. So if you have specifics about your specific job, I would suggest you research it. Look up your job in China and other jobs in China. All right, another question is, can we have pets here? I honestly don't know because we are not pet owners. I have seen pets in other buildings. However, my complex is owned by somebody privately. Theirs is owned by somebody privately. So it's whatever the owner decides. I don't know if there's a fee, no idea. All right, another question I get asked is, do we know the language, and do you need to know the language before you move? And the answer is, girl, absolutely not. We do not know the language. So there are tons of apps out there that you can use to translate with the language. And again, in my private consultations, I'll kind of give you a breakdown of those different apps that we use, but there are tons of apps. Google Translate is the best thing. That's what we use the most. Okay, another question is, can we hear the neighbors, and are the walls thin? You guys, we live in a brand new build. We don't really have neighbors, and I don't think the walls are thin. So my building is here, and then all the way down the hall is the other building on my floor. I couldn't hear them, but as far as people above me, I don't know, because again, we don't have any neighbors. The structure is very nice. Like the floors are like marble. The walls are very, very hard. I would be surprised if I heard anybody above me. Like the structure of the buildings are so nice. Next question, are the apartments fully furnished, and what if we don't like the furniture? So yes, the ones that we looked at are fully furnished. It is typical for the apartments here in China to be fully furnished. The mattresses are brand new. Everything in our apartment, again, is brand new, which is another major reason why we chose it. I don't know if in the other apartments that weren't brand new, if they clean the furniture. That is a good question, something I did not ask. However, if you do not like the furniture, you want to add or take away something, they will do that for you for free. So we have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-bath. And in one of the bedrooms, we thought about getting a bed, but we decided we won't put a bed in there, and they were going to put a bed in there for free. Also, we can add our own TVs. We can have stuff taken away. So yes, that is all included. And the furniture is great quality. My bed is amazing. The couch is so comfortable. That's another reason why we chose this. is because the couch is so extremely comfortable. All right, another question is, do all the apartments keep the washer and dryers outside? And I believe yes. Just driving by and looking at the other buildings, like other apartments far away, majority of the time the washer and dryer's outside. We just have a washer, we don't have a dryer, so we hang everything to dry, which I thought would bother me, but it actually is kind of like chill. I'm not really bothered by it. Sometimes I'll hang stuff in the bathroom, and we have a vent that's like heated, so I'll turn that on and it dries stuff extremely fast. All right, another important question is, how do we pay for things? So you cannot just go and tap or swipe your debit card here. You have to link your debit card to an app. And the app that we use, there might be other apps, is called Alipay. And we link our bank accounts to that, and you just use your phone to scan. I have seen people use cash. We don't have cash. And we currently have our American bank accounts right now. We don't have a Chinese bank account, but that is something that we are going to get. All right, what amenities does my residence have? So there is no swimming pool. There is no full gym, but there is a half gym. There's lounges, there's a parlor where you can, a bar like where you can like drink alcohol and stuff. There is a basketball court, but it's like half a court, and they provide the balls. Downstairs in our building, we have boxing bags, several really nice boxing bags, a pool table, a ping pong table, I believe. There are 2 playgrounds, one for small kids and then one for bigger kids, and tons of seating areas with like really nice views. All right, and the last question is, what is the weather like here? China gets, where we're at, gets 4 seasons. So right now we're going through our fall, winter. I don't think the area that I'm in snows. I thought it did, but I don't think it actually doesn't. So right now it's cold. It's been like between 50 and 60 degrees. And then the summertime is hot. I came from Florida. It's hot all the time. I absolutely hated how hot it was. So this weather being on the colder side, I actually am enjoying being outside. I'm enjoying doing things because that Florida sun was miserable. Those are all the questions I have wrote down. Again, I do private consultations. You can private message me about that. And also make sure you're following along our journey as we live in China. Thank you guys so much for watching.